Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today in this video I would like to continue my previous video entitled Automobile Insurance Guide. So this is the second part of the video. Do I need to buy insurance when I rent a car? Borrow cars. If you cause an accident while driving a borrowed car, the car owner's insurance pay claims. If the owner doesn't have insurance or doesn't have enough to pay for the damages and injuries you caused, your insurance will pay. If you don't own a car but borrow a car often, you can buy a non-owner liability policy that pays for damages and injuries you cause to other people while driving borrowed car. It doesn't pay for your injuries or damage to the car you are driving. If you borrow a car from a repair shop, your liability insurance will pay for damages to the car. It will also pay for other people's injuries and damages if you are at fault in an accident. Check your liability limits to make sure they are enough to pay for the damages. I'm driving into Mexico. Am I covered? Mexico doesn't recognize American auto policies. Some companies offer endorsement for short trip into Mexico, but the coverage might not meet Mexico's legal requirement. If you are driving into Mexico, you should buy a Mexican liability insurance policy. Some Texas agents sell them. Your agent may be able to help you find an agent who does. Deductibles and dollar limits. You must meet a deductible for some types of claims. You must pay a deductible for collision, comprehensive and uninsured motorist claims. A deductible is the amount of a claim that you must pay yourself. For instance, if you have $1,500 collision claim and your policy has a $500 collision deductible, the insurance company will deduct $500 from your claim amount and pay you $1,000. You don't have to pay a deductible for claims against another driver's insurance company. Some coverages pay only up to the policy dollar limits. Liability, personal injury protection, uninsured, underinsured motorists, towing and labor, and rental coverage have dollar limits. This is the most the company will pay, even if the cost is the higher. If you don't have enough coverage, you will have to pay the difference yourself. Collisions and comprehensive coverages don't have dollar limits. The first page of your policy is the declaration page. It has a summary of your policy, including your coverage, dollar limits, and deductibles. Auto insurance of young drivers. You have two options for covering your young drivers. You can add them to your policy, or you can buy a separate policy for them. Adding them to your policy is usually cheaper. Some companies require you to put everyone who lives with you and is of driving age on your policy. Tell your company when someone in your family starts to drive or turns 16. If you don't tell the company and the company learns about them later, the company will bill you for the extra premium you should have paid. The company also may deny any claims you have or choose to not renew your policy. If a teenager is the main driver of a car, the company will base the premium on the car. Otherwise, the company will pay the teens premium on the car in the family with the highest rate. Children away at school or not living with you. Some companies require you to keep young drivers on your policy, even if they are away at school. Tell your insurance company if you have a child living in another city for school. If your child has a car, the company may charge you differently because rates are based on where a car is usually located. If your children doesn't have a car, you may be able to get a discount on your premium. If your child is going to school in another state, check the laws in the state to make sure you have enough liability coverage. Understanding premiums. Texas law requires insurance companies to charge rates that are fair, reasonable, and adequate for the risks they cover. We don't approve rates in advance, but if we find that an insurance company's rates are too high, we can require it to pay or refund to the people it overcharged. Insurance companies may appeal our decision. How do companies decide what to charge me? Insurance companies use a process called underwriting to decide whether to sell you a policy and how much to charge you. The amount you pay for insurance is called premium. Most companies consider these things when deciding your auto insurance premium. Your driving record and claims history. Insurance companies will charge you more if you are had accident or current tickets. Some companies may refuse to sell you a policy. Where you keep your car. Rates are higher if you live in a city. This is because people in cities are more likely to have accidents or have their cars stolen than people in rural areas. Rates can also vary between zip codes and in the same city. The kind of car you have. Collision and comprehensive rates are highest and luxury. High performance and sport cars rates are also higher for cars that cost more to repair. How you use your car. Your rates will be higher if you drive your car to and from work or use it for business. Your credit score. Some companies use to credit your credit score to decide what to charge you. To find out which companies are use credit scores, visit helpinsurers.com. Insurance company, check your claims history. Most companies use the comprehensive loss underwriting exchange or clue to learn your claim history. A company has charged you more than refused to sell you a policy based on the information in your clue report. You can get a free copy of your report each year. Call LexisNexis at 866-8076. So the time is up and the article will be continued to read on the next video. So bye bye, and don't forget to like, comment, and also subscribe